Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. As is traditional in our annual Majlis-e-Shura, we give a token of appreciation to recognize service to the Majlis. Obviously, the purpose of we are not office holders, we are here to serve the Majlis, but it's still only right that we express our appreciation to those who served the Majlis with distinction and over a long period of time. I understand that there are a couple of delegates on our list that are still on their way here, and they may or may not be able to make it. So what I would ask is, in that case, can the regional guide please come forward and take the token of appreciation on that Khuddam's behalf? So if the regional guide can please be alert as to whether that delegate is here or not. Can I please ask Sadasa, please can you come to present the awards? Okay, so first of all I'd like to start with Khuddam from East Region, from MKA, Kashif Khan Sahab. Kashif Khan Sahab has served as Nazim Mal for over 5 years and has been instrumental in delivering exceptional results in the area. He's done this with personal relationships with the Khuddam, and he was also Qaid of Newham for a brief period of time, during which he achieved very, very good attendance in his local regional Ijtima. Ibrahim Atta Apau from North London, again East Region. The Qaid of North London writes, Ibrahim Atta Sahab was a diligent and much liked Qaid between 2005 and 2009 and portrayed exemplary commitment. Is Ibrahim Sahab here? Can I ask the regional guide of East Region please to come forward? Or the local guide of North London? Next is Sajid Mahmood Sahab. He served as guide of Aldershot for 3 terms, 6 years in total. And next, I'd like to ask Munir Ahmed Sheikh Sahab from Patni Qiyadat, who is currently serving as Regional Nazim Tajneed in Masur region, and he's also been Naib Guide of Patni for a few years. He is an active member of Patni Qiyadat. Can I request Regional Guide Sahab of Masur region to please come and collect on his behalf? Atal Wahid Kashif Sahab from Middlesex region. Kashif Sahab has been involved in his local Majlis both as an office holder and as a dedicated member of the Majlis since coming to the UK 15 years ago. He served as Tariq Jadid, Waqf Jadid, Ishat secretaries, and also works in his local Jamaat Amla. Amjad Mahmood Tahir Sahab from Muqami region has had various roles in Majlis Khuddam Ahmadiyya Pakistan in the city of Sargodha. He currently serving as Nazim Mal in Clapham since 2014, and Muhtamim Muqami describes him as one of the most active Nazim Mal in the Muqami region. Amir Mahmood Khalun Sahab from Bolton in Northwest. Dr. Sahab served as Naib Sadr in Spain and has recently served in the regional Amla in Northwest region for a number of years. Also from Northwest region, Asan Ahmed Sahab is an Almi Anami winning guide from Pakistan. Asan Sahab has served as Naib Regional Guide of Northwest for 5 years, during which time Northwest has been a very successful period. Ahmed Shah Naz Sahab from Spen Valley in Yorkshire has served as Guide Majlis of Spen Valley for a number of years. Amir Ahmed Sahab from Yorkshire region has served as Guide Majlis Doncaster for a number of years. His contribution and dedication to the region has been significant, and he's previously served in the Itamad team and as Regional Nazim Tarbiyat of Yorkshire as well. Okay, Saghir Ahmed from Stevenage, Hertfordshire. Saghir Sahab served as Guide Majlis Stevenage for 3 years and as Regional Guide Hearts for 1 year. He's currently serving as President of Stevenage Jamaat for the last 4 years as well. Islam Mirza from Aldershot, Islamabad region, served as the Regional Nazim Ishat in Muqami region and is currently serving as the Regional Mu'tamid of Islamabad region. Ibrahim Bonsu Sab, ex-guide of Leicester, currently Regional Nazim Tabligh of Midlands, down-to-earth person and very active and passionate about Tabligh. Wasim Ahmed from Kingston Qiyaadat, Mysore region. Wasim Ahmed served as Qaid Majlis New Malden in 2012 and served in the position until 2014. From November 2014 he's been Qaid Majlis of Kingston, and in his final year now he's serving as Regional Nazim Sanat wa Tijarat. He's a keen homeopath. Osama Saleh Mirza Sahab from Bradford South, previously served in various teams in Majlis Khuddam and India, Pakistan, currently serving as Nazim Amumi and Nazim Talim for the region. Rana Muhammad Islam Khawar Sahab from Norbury North, South region, has served for many years in both local and regional amlas. He is currently serving as Regional Nazim Amumi. Can I please ask the Regional Guide of South region to take on his behalf? Rana Muhammad Islam Khawar Sahab. So next we have a Khadim that served as a regional guide in North East region for a total of 3 years, Tosif Ahmed Anwar Sahab. He currently serves in the regional Amla. Him and his family have always been very active locally in Bradford Jamaat. The regional guide remarked especially about his punctuality at congregational prayers and that he leads by example in this regard. Akhtar Chaudhry Sahab is key member of the National Itamad team and MKA IT committee, and he has served Itamad department for more than 10 years. Akhtar Chaudhry Sahab from Sutton. Sadakat Mashood Ahmed Sahab from Baitul Fatu, currently serving in Majlis Khuddam and India National Tabligh team. Previously served in Ishad, Khidmat Khalq, Tariq Jadid, as well as Mu'tamid Muqami. Azhar Ahmed Abbasi Sahab, currently in Bashir region. He served as a local Nazim Mal in Manchester South. On moving to London, he joined the National Mal team and has served the National Mal team for a number of years. Oxford. I think Muhammad Zakaria Chaudhry Sahab is on his way here. He may not have arrived. He served in the National Amurat Ulaba team, National Normal Bain team, and the Regional Tabligh Nazim and National Tabligh team. He's been guide at Rains Park for 3.5 years, during which time his regional guide noted that he always did his job with a smile. Qamar Mubashir Sahab, currently residing in Slough in Middlesex, is an immensely long-serving and dedicated member of the Majlis. Known for his humble and unassuming demeanour, he served in various national departments including Atfal Amla, Mal team, and most notably a long-serving member of the Itamad team. Now the sight of Zafar Bhatti Sahab behind a video camera MKA events and presenting MKA news has become a familiar one. In fact, he has often been a one-man team, editing and publishing hundreds of videos himself, including responses to allegations for Sultan al-Qalam and more recently MKA News. Zafar Sahab has served the Ishaq team for over 10 years, working with 3 different Mutmameen. He's incredibly passionate about spreading the message of Islam and is a very active member of his local Jamaat and his region in Tabligh as well. Muzaffar Bhatti sir.
Assalamu alaikum, Jazakallah for giving me this opportunity. I guess I just want to share with you what I learned. I think the biggest thing I learned was itaat, obedience. And I learned when you're young, it's not easy. So I'm a bit of budog, you know. It's not easy, and it's easy to say, but it's not easy. And I think that's the main thing that we have to learn, which is obedience. The other thing is our responsibility, and each of us should consider our responsibility and actually feel that we are responsible for every khadim that falls under that jurisdiction, and not just every khadim, every person that lives in your area. And when you think of that, the burden overwhelms you, and that's how we should think of our responsibility.
Okay, now Sardar Fateh-ud-Din Dogar Sahib from Muqami region, one of the tallest Khuddam in the Majlis. He's served in several national teams such as Ishat, Atfal, Khidmat-e-Khalq, and Sanat-ul-Tijarat. He's also served as Naib Muhtamim Muqami, working in the regional Muqami amla of several Muhtamimeen. Rizwan Ahmed Durrani sir, currently in Islamabad region, born in Qiyadit. Rizwan has served as a local guide, regional amla member, Muawin Sadr Majlis Khuddam in the UK, Muhtamim Sanat-ul-Tijarat, where he worked incredibly hard in Khuddam stalls. He has also served in Germany as National Muhtamim Atfal. Okay, this next Khadim joined the National Sete Jismani team in 1996, and aged 20, he was appointed as National Muhtamim Sete Jismani in 1998. His first national event was a national squash tournament, which was blessed with the attendance of Hazrat Khalifatul Masih Rabi, Rahimahullah alayhi. Although Shazil has more or less been ever-present figure in Majlis Khuddam Ahmadiyya sports for the last 20 years, it would be a disservice not to mention that from 2002, he served as a Naib Regional Guide for Baitul Futuh and Regional Finance Secretary. From 2005-2008, he also worked as Naib Muhtamim within the National Bukhari Ulama Department with Farooq Mirza Sahib. And he also served for 1 year in the National Tarbiyat Department as a part of the Muhasabah Committee. He returned to Sete Jismani from 2008 to 2017, serving as Naib Muhtamim to another 4 Muhtamimeen. Many sportsmen, when they retire from playing, they take a back step from organising and management of Khuddam sports. However, Shazil Sahib continues to demonstrate his passion and commitment as a board member and first team manager of the Khuddam Football Club. Shazil Ahmed Loan Sahib from Tahir region.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, Jazakallah for asking me to speak. I'll try and keep it brief. It was just always an honour to serve the Majlis and to hold any position. The fact that we are able to serve our beloved Jamaat and the institution of Khilafat and having that nearness to it is something which all of us aim to and hopefully are able to do so. Whichever position you do gain, from Guide even up to National Amla, it's always an opportunity to do that. And I think doing something in your youth and your prime, I'll take a football analogy. It's like playing at your prime for Brazil or Real Madrid. That's all I can think of when it comes to serving the Jamaat in your prime. And inshallah, all of you in front of me will continue to do that. Jazakallah.
The next is a well-loved personality within Majlis Khuddam Ahmadiyya, Lutfur Rahman Sahib, currently living in Northeast region. He arrived from Lahore, Pakistan in May 2010, soon after the attacks of the Lahore mosques, which he witnessed as he was present in the Model Town Mosque. He served as Guide in Morden for 2 years, and then he served as Regional Guide in the Masri region for a further 4 years. Under his stewardship, the region excelled in many areas, one of which was hospitality, notably when hosting Northeast region in 2014, and in the food service team in the dining marquee in National Ijtima. The region has gone on from strength to strength, and look for Rahman Sab's friendly approach and hard work and attention to detail has been a contribution to this.
Assalamu alaikum, Jazakallah sir. Just one thing to say, that it's probably the best part of my life, I would say, and that's for everyone as well. That this is, how we say, youth now started feeling already. That's where you can do the best, and that's what we should always try, whatever we can do, and pray for us that Allah still give us more chances to serve Jamaat. Jazakallah.
So this next individual is currently serving as Marvin Sadr in charge of Ziyafat. He previously served as National Multimid of Majlis-e-Shura in Sweden, and after arriving in the UK, he was promptly snapped up by Hassan Sab and served in the Ziyafat department for 3 years. He's perhaps best known for taking some classic Chinese dishes and giving them a Majlis-e-Shura twist. He's an accountant and businessman by trade, and he has added a lot of value and professionalism to the Ziyafat department through the use of some very impressive looking spreadsheets which calculate every ingredient and down to the last gram and every minute of preparation and cooking time and delivery time.
Thank you, Sir Sab, for giving me the opportunity to serve as a National Amla member. I tried my best, and I will inshallah continue to serve Jamaat whenever and wherever is needed.
Atal Khuddam, currently serving as Regional Guide of Islamabad. Atal Khuddam moved from Pakistan to the UK in 1999, and from 2009 he's been serving as Deputy Regional Guide and as Regional Multimid until he was appointed Regional Guide in 2016. During which time he has led the region in an exemplary manner, characterized by humility and dedication. Atal Khuddam can be seen leading from the front, taking part in every Wakari Amal and attending almost every Fajr and Isha Namaz at the local Namaz Centre. While working tirelessly in the region, Atal Khuddam also holds local Jamaat positions such as Naib Sadr, Secretary Talim al-Quran, Waqf Arzi and Jamaat Auditor. This next individual is a very familiar and well-liked individual, and this is testament to his character and his personality. He has served as a local guide in Tuching, regional guide of Bet and Noor, and a secretary Ijtima under 3 separate Nazmi Alas. One of our former Nazmi Alas described him as not only my Ijtima secretary but also my moral compass. Sohail Ahmed Chaudhry Sahab, I spoke to many individuals whose parents even said they are very grateful to Sohail Sahab for giving young Khuddam at the time and being giving them a lot of time and being an excellent role model both in his personal, professional and in Jamaat life. While Sohail Sahab is extremely articulate in both English and Urdu, he has often been known on the football pitch to break out into sudden bursts of Punjabi. While working tirelessly for the Majlis, Sohail Sahab also selflessly serves the needs of the most needy in Africa through his work with IAAE.
I think first of all, I'd just like to thank Allah Ta'ala that over the years He's given me the opportunity to serve Khuddam Lamdia, whatever capacity. But this is my old line, and those who are close to me will know this, that I say this all the time, that there are certain blessings which Allah Ta'ala has assigned to each type of Jamaat work that we do. And there are certain blessings which are linked only to work of Khuddam Lamdia, and over the years I have experienced that. And I hope and pray that all of you who are present here see those blessings in your years to come. So.
Actually, now we come to two Naib Sadran. First of all, Muzaffar Ahmed Bhatti Sahab, having previously served as a local guide and Naib Mu'tamim Muqami, Muzaffar Bhatti Sahab has been in the National Amla for the last 10 years. He is an extremely knowledgeable individual about the history and traditions of the Majlis. He is also much loved for his unique perspective he adds to discussions and debates in National Amla and Jalsa meetings. He's previously served as a National Mu'tamid, going on to serve as Mu'tamid Mashat. And as Mu'tamid Tariq-e-Jadid, Muzaffar Bhatti Sahib displayed a huge amount of passion and drive for both schemes to help ensure that members of the Majlis understood the importance of these two blessed institutions of Waqf Jadid and Tariq-e-Jadid. The department was active all year round. As a Naib Sadr this year, Muzaffar Bhatti Sahib has chaired the IT committee, the Mahasabah committee, and in this final year he served with real dedication and led the delivery of two key online portals, the online Chanda portal and the online expense portal. As chairman of the IT committee, he has led a strategic review of our IT infrastructure and how we use data. And this work will inshallah serve the Majlis for many years to come.
Jazakallah. It's been an honor to serve the Majlis. And it's a great blessing of Allah that I've had the opportunity to do so. But on a personal level, it feels a bit too soon actually. Perhaps the uncles on the other side are already thinking I've already delayed them quite some bit, because the rigor at which they were inviting me in this year's Ansar Ijtima was far beyond in some of the Khuddam Ijtimas I've been invited to. But that probably just shows my age more than anything else, I presume. But as is also a tradition that the departing individuals also have to say a few words in terms of what their advice and thoughts are. And my only 2 points which I will request is something that you will all benefit from. One is, throughout your life, make priority to give time to remembrance of Allah, because that will help you in everything you do. You know, the inscription that's written in the mosque, that it's only in the remembrance of Allah do the hearts find comfort. That you will, if you experience it, you'll be testament to that fact. And secondly is the deep and unending reserved love for Khilafat. Those two go in hand in actual fact. But without the love for Khilafat, you cannot increase in your love of Allah Almighty, and vice versa. And the best, easiest way to do it is regularly listening to Friday sermons, making a point, and I'm not sure how many of us do the full justice to it. And secondly, writing letters to Hassab for everything that you might need help with. With those just few words, I'll ask you to remember me in your prayers, and I thank Sir Saab for giving me the opportunity to serve in the Majlis, and the National Amla for bearing. I think some of the things which Ali Saab mentioned were quite interesting, and you could expand on them quite a bit, and only Amla would know on some of those points. But Jazakallah, I'll take your leave.
Okay, this next individual is one of our longest serving and familiar faces in Majlis Khuddam Ahmadiyya. Having served as a local guide, a Naib regional guide, an Almi Anami winning regional guide, Mu'tamim Sanatul Tijarat, Mu'tamim Sitha Jismani, Mu'tamim Tarbiyat, Naib Sadr Majlis, and Nazmi Ala Ijtima. Having personally taken over both Sanatul Tijarat and Sitha Jismani departments from him, I can testify to how well run his departments were and how strategic and forward thinking his work is. He displays very calm leadership, he always works without any ego, and he employs a very democratic style where his team want to work for him. He's been very passionate and influential in driving strategies to keep our younger Khuddam engaged by being progressive and innovative to help make our initiatives and events more appealing to the younger generation. Perhaps his most notable and definitely his most recent achievement was as Nazimi Ala Ijtima of this year's Ijtima. Not without the sheer blessings and favours of Allah, he led the delivery of Ijtima to a high standard and one of our highest ever attendances, despite so many other major events and challenges in the immediate run-up to the event. At every junction of the Ijtima planning process, he was mindful about putting things in place that would benefit the Majlis and the future administrations as well. Of course, I'm talking about Awqash Ahmed Sab from Tahir region, currently serving as a Naib Sadr Majlis.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. was better than my school report, I think. I'd say that. It's very difficult. It's I think being emotional and having a mic in front of you is not the best situation to be in, but it's emotional. The reason being is because it's for me 1998 is when I first got involved as an active Khuddam. So it's 20 years nearly of your life, the calendar, the schedule, the intensity, the challenges. I've grown up in this sort of in this institution. So I never thought I was going to be emotional, but you think about things in life as well. I mean, obviously you've grown up, people have passed in that time, and I can't help but think at the moment about my father as well, because he was very instrumental in me being involved, being actively involved in the Jamaat as well. And he used to remind me of his days in the Khuddam Lamdia in Karachi. And growing up in the UK, these things sometimes, there's so many different distractions we have. So many other things that we can be doing in our lives, and it was just in that realms that in your homes, if you have these sort of stories, or you have these pictures or memories of, in the case of my father, Khalifa Sani, and his involvement, those things inspired me to think to myself, when I, as a father, I want my child to also have, be some way proud of me as well, so that he'll be able to carry on and be able to be involved in this institution. And I guess, in short, in this life, and at least I mentioned about the engagement side, youngsters getting involved, because there were so many different distractions, so many different reasons to kind of stray away. This is all that we have that's good in our lives, This institution, the Jamaat, any activities that you fulfill or get involved in, this is what we have. And it's not so much of a, obviously it's an acknowledgement, but it's a saving grace for us. This keeps us involved, this keeps us engaged, this allows us to do good in our lives and to be able to add some value. I would just like to say, I would like to say a few words just in terms of acknowledgements as well. I want to really just give my humble respects and thanks to Sadr Saab as well. He's really guided me over the last 2 years, as a Naib Sadr as well, and throughout my responsibilities as Mu'min as well. And what I mean by guidance is that sometimes when you're in this institution as well, sometimes you can be headstrong. You can think, no, this is how I want to do things. This is how I want to, deliver, or these are my ideas, and you can be creative. But you need someone that can guide you a little bit as well, and to give you that sort of level of assurance as to, what is best for the Nizam in the long run. And I've learned so much on the Sadr Saab. I'm, really, really fortunate in that sense. And what I've seen now as I sort of move on and, reach Ansarullah as well is the Khuddam in front of me here as well, is that we there's so much talent and there's so much progression that we see in front of us. Mashallah, the amla for me is like, it's emotional because it's a family for me. I look at the amla and for me it's a family, someone that people, younger brothers to me. So I'm going to look forward to seeing their progression. I'm going to look forward to seeing how this majlis goes from strength to strength. And with those words, jazakallah everyone.